Why are we still doing this? Just to suffer? Let's forge on.
I'll be honest, the game
Positive.
isn't god-awful.
No, it's just long.
Yeah, it's just way, 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 way too long. This game could have ended on the 4th case.
Yeah. I mean, you could also cut the fucking 3rd case out entirely.
Please cut the 3rd case out.
So you would have had this case, so you would have had 4 cases.
Please cut the 3rd case. Well, even then, the 4th case was really long.
Yeah,
and this one's apparently longer.
You just need to do some trimming of the fat a little bit.
Especially the fat dude that speaks in weed.
Like the summer.
Shut up.
Do not. Do you think she'll talk to us after all that?
Oh, Gladys. I thought she was talking like... Did she think the defendant was a girl?
She was talking about Iris, clearly.
After all that, I'm not leaving until she does.
Don't go too hard on her. She looked pretty upset.
It's her fault! Everything that happened was her fault!
Yeah, but then she realized it was her fault.
I'll go easy on her.
Now you're supposed to feel sad for it. Flashback.
I never imagined I'd see Gladys Porter break into tears. Maybe there really is a first for everything. Here she is, sir! Please watch yourself, she can be feisty. Spike the little plaque!
Okay, well, we're just firing all cylinders.
Here it comes.
No, you did this to me!
No, you did it to you.
It's not my fault you lied in the court of law.
Bah! You're so stupid! I'm not the one you want, what? You don't know anything about nothing!
What? You're right, I don't.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, she is crying. I was about to say the start of that animation had tears, but then they stopped.
Yeah. Phoenix is right. He don't know nothing about nothing, man.
I jumped into this case completely blind. I have no idea what's going on. I never even had a chance to meet the suspect until the lobby before the trial.
Until the lobby?
It wasn't the best decision, but that's how things are now.
So why does she have that if she's in police custody?
There's glass between you
Guard,
two.
tackle her!
I'm a fixture in the background.
Spike, you moron! Why would you ever take a case without speaking to the suspect?
I had reasons. Personal reasons. I need to get answers here, then.
I trusted
Oh, I need to get answers here, then... Then what? Nothing? Can I even use the excuse that I'm trying to find the truth?
Yeah?
No, even that's not it. It's been pure revenge for what he did to Maya and Pearl. Who?
I mean, yeah, okay.
I was worried something might happen, and I played right into Williamson's hand. Phoenix Wright, you idiot!
You idiot!
I'm here for all the wrong reasons.
Then, don't just cut yourself off, Lone Blown!
I'm losing this voice.
It's still there.
I'm not sure. Maybe I just realized that.
Hmm.
You're a really crappy attorney. I don't think you're evil.
The fuck you say? How
I'm
am I
just
a
as much
crappy
to blame, I guess.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Do you want me to tell you why I tried to frame him or not?
Yes?
Okay, now, listen carefully, because I don't like to talk about this.
It was Jimmy.
What do you have against my client?
That lousy son of a mother is a no-good murdering creep. You're literally defending a
Literally is a hard word for that.
defending a killer.
There's enough doubt to think otherwise.
Bah! He's a killer! You're just too lazy and dumb and blind mind and I just had to see him go down.
This grudge doesn't seem like a one-night thing. You've known him for a while.
No, I gotta use my fucking hand. The Rivales family killed my sister. It's been 1 week since it's been a good day.
1 week since he looked at me.
I was telling the same kind of story.
I never let it go.
You think my client did it?
No, I
know
think it
he
was
did.
Wade Parker. Hell no. We don't know who shot her. Nobody's seen him in years. Wade has at the negative evidence had him killed. Betrayed by his own lackey.
What?
Betrayed his own lackey.
Oh.
He turned on his own people?
Bastard deserved it. No, Rivales is gone too.
What did your sister's death have to do with this case?
No one knows that the killer's gone. He was just following orders. I want to get the people who had him do it. That guy's one of the top dogs in the family.
If it's any consolation, I didn't really find out about that until the trial.
That's all I thought you already knew. I mean, sis, how dirty do you have to be?
How derpy do you have to be a 29-year-old using the word derpy?
So that's why everyone's been treating me weirdly. But wait. There's one person who's been intentionally keeping me in the dark. What is Williamson's hand in this? He's a member of the family. Have you been trying to get back at the Rivales family all this time?
Ever since. It was just a year after she married Mark.
Of course, okay.
Mark? As in Mark Waters?
Duh.
Oh.
Of course, they're gonna tie it back into the first real case.
He's a fucking fake clan too. Bullshit. Stop doing that. We need somebody. Maya's not here. Pearl's not here. We just make shit up.
Oh well.
Yeah, whatever works, works.
It's you!
I know, I'm drinking.
I heard you
died
close the
A few
bottle,
years
so...
ago.
I heard you close the bottle, so I assumed you were done.
Yeah. She died a few years ago. She was my wife. Sandy was an officer with me down at the precinct. I don't care
You know,
about
Sandy
this
Faye.
flashback. This shit fucking happened 7 months ago.
Waters.
Sandra Bullock.
I don't know what she saw. I don't know what she saw in that loser.
Hey!
I mean, he's
How
not a
dare
bad
you.
guy or anything, but he's so incompetent. We grew up in Korean together, but once we got old enough, we both left and went our own ways. I became a reporter. She joined the police and met Mark.
Two very different things.
But she got cocky and they killed her.
Hasn't Waters tried to help you?
Of course, Mark was upset, but once old Michael had the assassin killed, he didn't see the point. I think Sandra dying really smacked him down to earth. Such a wimp, that one. Never had the balls for anything.
What'd you say?
Me? I never stopped. There are people following me everywhere, you know. I just to not aggravate them too much. People worry less if they think you're nuts.
Oh wow, so all that paranoia is actually justified? Who was Steven Jameson?
Some guy digging in the family's dirt with me.
Okay.
He had his own reasons for doing it. He's basically the brains of the whole thing.
Obviously.
I'm just me. Apparently I'm a liability.
Yeah?
I don't know what that means.
Jameson was the only reason I was at Korean. He had me spy on Mystic Meredith.
Crane? Porter's partner there was Jameson? Wait,
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Uh-huh, I think that's what they like people to call him these days.
Who is Jimmy?
You never met him, Trucy. Jimmy's a man I've crossed paths with a few times. We go way back to about a week ago. He used to be Williamson's assistant, I think, and now he's...
Son of a bitch owes me a beer.
Dead. Bashed upside the skull about a dozen times. He got cold all of a sudden after Kudain said I'd screw it up. Jackass! We worked on this all the way until now, and now we worked on this all the way, and now he abandons me?
Is that why you followed him?
He said where he was meeting and when, but he didn't want me coming. I needed closure just as much as he did. I had to go.
Why didn't you call the police?
Are you kidding? After what happened to that kid in the station? You nuts? I have his voice! I'm actually better listening to this conversation right now. I better not say too much until later.
What about Prosecutor Williamson?
That bitch is too egoist.
Egoist?
Is that a word?
No.
To listen to anything but his own logic. Jameson tried to involve him all the time, but he made his mind up a long time ago. I tried to tell him everything I tried to tell him in the lobby today. He just said I was crazy. Didn't listen to a word of it.
That wasn't the case when he came back to the fucking courtroom.
Yeah.
I think deep down the man might have a heart, but I wouldn't rely on him to back you.
Porter and Jimmy were working together to spy on the Rivales family, but he said I was the best Jameson. Might have. Go ahead.
We had that anime moment and everything.
Might that have something to do with a certain piece of evidence?
Present a certain piece of evidence. Finnegan Wood.
Water bottle.
No, I'll tell you what I can. But try to stay on frickin' task, okay? I don't need you throwing random stuff at me.
There's a glass wall between us.
I know!
Thank goodness for that, or my eyes might have gotten it. Shelly the killer.
No, we have to. No.
Storm cellar. Throw the whole storm cellar at her. Did either you or Jimmy place this phone tap?
Actually, no. Here, I couldn't get anywhere near the house. That was another guy working with us.
Another one?
There's a third person?
But there's a third person, though.
He was an Interpol agent trying for that. Now we're bringing Interpol into this?
Interpol's back from a third case, baby.
Got shot a few weeks back before shot.
Somebody searching into the family who got shot? Could it be? Was his name Walter Webb?
That's right! No!
Mr. Webb? Have we heard that name?
Well, you weren't there. I just took the case for his murder a month ago. He was killed by Nathan Togamera.
We haven't been listening in on the phone calls to help us after we tipped Interpol off. We thought the receiving equipment hidden on his case. But you know the really stinking funny part? It all disappeared.
Togamera must have found it and moved it away.
Apparently Williamson got kicked off the crime scene right after that little incident.
Was it ever found?
No, but I guess the recording was never removed from your guy's phone. I'm gonna throw up. So somebody out there is still spying on him.
It can't be Togamera. Who else is there?
I want to have that reaction whenever she shows up, too.
Well, now we know who tapped the phone.
Dang it, Walter.
Spike, can you make me a promise?
That depends.
I want you to get to the bottom of this, no matter what. Even if
Probably
it
are
means
gonna do it.
defending that man.
Well, yeah, I mean, we already accepted the case.
But even Trucy was like, just drop it. But you have to say.
Jameson gave his life for this. I think it was to give you a chance.
Me?
Yeah, you. You and Williamson. We've been trying to get at the family and Mendez, but we can never get anywhere. Jameson being dead might open up a chance for that. The family murdered my sister and Mendez tried to kill your lady friend.
Your cousin?
Yeah, that's true.
Too many people are dying, but you can stop it if you do this right. You really made quite the impression on Jameson. He saw you had it in you. You have what it takes to solve everything. Shut up!
3 times we met, man. He knew, baby.
Jimmy, you had a sweet Persona theme. We barely knew you. Yet you were willing to die so I could have a chance at this? Why would this mean so much to you? Miss Porter, the bail's been paid. You're free to go. What? Why?
Who paid it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Perjury is a serious crime. How is she off so easily? Look, sir, just doing my job. I'm supposed to pass on the message the bail's been covered. Miss Porter, I don't think you should go. What?
That's all my job is.
I just stand by this door.
Yell whenever bail's been paid.
Miss Porter, I don't think you should go.
You kidding, Spider? And here I'm a sitting duck. Everyone knows who I am, and I'm right where they want me.
The police have barely had an hour to speak to you. Something doesn't seem right.
Whatever. At least I can tell myself out back at the office. See you later, Porcupine Boy.
Oh, yay.
She's gonna die, isn't she? Take care, my obsessively paranoid friend.
I wouldn't use the word friend.
Guard, while we're here, is my client available?
Use the word herpes.
Jesus. Yes, he is, sir. Would you like me to get him? Please do. Why are you so enthusiastic?
Hey, buddy.
He looks like a bartender.
Yeah? You needed me?
Not really. Bye. What if he did that just to be a prick? We have some things to clear up.
Thought I was clear. No interest in helping you.
I'm taking the time to hear you out despite you being a huge dick. It's in your better interest to cooperate with me.
You think you know my better interests? You're a riot.
I'm all you have. I've gotten people out of stickier situations than this.
Eh?
If you're innocent, I'll see you cleared.
You're wasting your time.
Did you do it?
Do you care what my answer is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. No, I didn't. Rest easy now.
Do you have any alibi? Do you have any alibi? You got any alibi for me? Can I have some alibi?
Is that a drug in this universe? What the fuck?
I need to know this.
If you don't have one, no.
Nope. If you don't have one, it's going to be difficult to defend you. Would you look at me while we're talking? Fine, be that way.
Didn't kill Jameson. Believe me or don't. Trust me or don't. Not hiring you to be all idealistic.
To be fair, you didn't hire me at all.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Freaking Williamson just, like, told me to freaking jump and I asked how far.
Ran right into the shit.
I can tell from his eyes he's not ignorant. He knows what's going on. Not like that Waters guy. That's the face of a hardened man. He just doesn't want to tell me what he knows.
He paid his nickel.
For whatever reason. Where were you around when Jameson was killed? I was running from a crazy bitch through the woods.
No.
Where were you? No.
No, he said were you, not where.
Oh.
There we go.
Where were you?
Getting chased by that crazy woman.
Glad we're on the same page here.
Okay. I gave her the slip eventually, but it took a while.
How did the shovel make it back to your cellar?
I put it there.
You went back?
Heard a scream. Real blood-curdling one. Curling one. Must have been the woman finding the body, but she'd left when I came back. He was dead, all right.
Yep, that's a corpse.
You don't really have a good excuse. The police won't believe this. The girl's smarter than you.
I saw it too, I just didn't want to rub it in your face. You work for the Ravalas family, don't you?
No. Didn't he say he was retired? Yes.
Okay. Were you not on good terms with them?
What is this? 20 questions?
Yes!
Yes, Ysarian. I got cocky one too many times. Old Mikey lost it. Said he'd kill me. I was forced into my retirement. Please know that.
Michael Ravalas is dead now. Sir Galante killed him and all his officers. So you wouldn't need to be afraid of him anymore.
He didn't kill everyone.
No, you being here is proof of that.
Galante didn't ice all of his targets.
But he did get out of jail. Have we
Somehow.
just forgotten about that?
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I've got plenty enemies. Don't listen to anybody who says otherwise. Williamson's a liar.
Why would he lie about that?
Who knows?
Please, I'm trying to be reasonable. Why can't we help each other? Nothing you've told me is going to help the case. Yes?
You his friend?
Whose friend? Williamson's? We're more professional acquaintances, really, but...
You're his friend. Nothing to say. Not to you.
Mr. Ysarian, I'm your attorney.
Nothing to say to you.
Can you at least tell me whether you killed Jimmy? Didn't he already say that he... What?
You're the attorney. Your job to find out, not mine.
Maybe the dialogue is different depending on which one you picked, and that one shows up if... I don't know.
I have no idea.
Look, I can tell you're not fond of me. Honestly, the feeling's pretty mutual.
Okay, don't care.
I'm not doing this for you. I have personal reasons for solving this case.
Fine by me. Better get going. Case won't solve itself.
Look, I need you to work with me. I'm nowhere close to having any answers. If you don't talk right now, I quit.
No, you won't. Drop the case, you'll never get your precious answers.
Ah, the nerve of this douche.
Give me sass, I send it right back, capiche? I know the cards, and I know you don't want to give this up. You got no choice but defend me, if you want to find your truth, Williamson promised. So I suggest you and the little missy just waltz right on out, and keep searching. This conversation's over.
As much as I'd like to, I can't walk out on this jerk. I need to continue.
Throw the cellar at his face.
Oh no, not here.
You know it, man.
So what do you want to do about the other side of this coin?
What coin?
Either put Pearl away or get Pearl out.
I don't the most I can imagine is it's surface level bullshit.
I mean, we could
It's
always
just-
just like record a bonus episode where we just show off the differences.
If you want to do that,
Or I could just play it by myself. I don't mean record it, I mean just play it.
yeah.
Oh, great.
There he is. The defender of justice succeeds once again in screwing up another carefully planned case.
That's my job.
Sleazeball McGuilty has been spared one more day.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't your boss the one that asked for the extension?
Nope. Shut up. That didn't happen.
And whenever he was in advantage and could have just let the case end.
No. It's your fault.
What kind of
It's your
revisionist history is this bullshit?
It's your fault, Phoenix. Shh.
I just point out flaws as I see them. Your star witness happened to make several.
I'm a jerk. Blur, blur, blur. That's
Blurg,
all I'm
blurg,
hearing.
blurg. You know, good
Not
old
even
blurg,
blah.
blurg, blurg.
It's not even blah, blah, blah.
Did you miss the part where she confessed to trying to frame him?
La, 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 I can't hear you.
Oh, hey, it's a YouTube commenter.
It's any kind of internet commenter.
Yeah.
That's a real bummer. Are you gonna have to change the whole approach? Nah, it's pretty much the same. Only difference is we know she and Jameson were in cahoots. Not sure how much that will affect it in the long run.
Why did your voice get so much deeper?
I don't know.
Porter's confession?
That's basically just a wreck.
I knew Jameson and I was working with him. I didn't actually see the killing blow. What a confession.
Cap of what you already heard at the trial.
So it's a wreck cap?
Yep,
Okay.
it's a new word. Means the exact same thing as recap. Thank you, Mr. Waters.
It's even spelled the same way.
It's weird how the English language does that.
Maybe I should leave this guy up to Trucy from now on. I'd be cool with that. Are there any updates I should know about?
Ha! No. As far as anybody can see, he killed the Jameson dude. Don't know why Boss went and begged for an extension. We had that thing in the bag.
That did seem odd. Even without Porter, he could have landed a guilty verdict.
He was probably sad that his friend died. Well, that don't excuse him delaying the trial for the rest of us. Fingerprints, man. Murder weapon, man. The thing that may as well be finished.
I'm sure there's some other reason. He didn't talk with it about you?
Hey, we're not best buds. We don't talk about our feelings.
I'm not
or
dyslexic,
whatever.
shut up.
I think LPing just makes everyone dyslexic. Boss is just kinda, well, my boss.
Any word on the other victim?
Yeah, Rosencrantz getting ID'd really sped things up.
Again! He's a freaking... Whatever.
All our resources are going into figuring out who the heck Guildenstern was now.
How can you remember the names, but Porter couldn't? You're an idiot.
No, he said Rosen guy at the start of the last session.
Well, he said Rosencrantz just now.
I don't know, man.
Any ideas yet?
Me? Not yet. Go check with Dreyson at the
No.
morgue, why don't you?
Not Dryson.
He's back, man. He might have dug something up. He dug a lot of things up.
We just spoke to Porter. I had no idea she was your in-law.
Ah, you saw her? When?
We were just at the detention center.
Well, sounds like she trusts you. Gladys doesn't normally talk about Sandra. And speaking of her, I'd better head down there soon.
Nope, she's gone.
Yep. Said she wouldn't say a word to the police until she'd spoken to you. She's such a tsundere.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
She's not exactly at the detention center anymore.
What? What are you talking about? She was just released. What the crap? No, I didn't authorize that. Either me or the boss should have interrogated her first. She should still be there. Should we be worried? This stinks to high heaven. Did she say where she was going?
She mentioned her office back at Occult.
Hey, do me a solid. Go check on her, alright? Make sure she's okay.
Am I your errand boy now?
Yes,
I mean, I need to be
errand boy.
investigating the case.
No, you're errand boy now.
We'll swing by.
I thought something was weird. I hope she was okay. She's okay.
What have I gotten us into? What?
Yeah, that's in a lot of shit, Phoenix.
What? How? What? Whatever.
It's all your fault, Phoenix.
Good God, it's 5:10.
Jesus. Sticks ham in the door.
G. Porter.
No, I
We're at
examined the
the right
doorknob.
place. There's a buzzer. Miss Porter, it's us.
Go away, I'm not here.
Yes, you are. How else could you respond to...
No, really, I'm not here. I'm skipping town. Can't say when I'm getting back, but it's getting too hot here. If you'd like to leave a message, please press 1.
What? An answering machine?
Hola Espanol, ofrima número dos.
She left.
Can you blame her?
But now we won't get to find out what she had to say.
We'll have to. By the way, that voice absolutely let me bullshit through not knowing how to speak Spanish.
You did it, man. That was 100% that.
We'll have to figure it out on our own. Porter and Jimmy were working together. This has to be connected to crime.
Oh, well. You know
What?
what we're going back to.
What was it they were so interested in there? Maya! Hey, we're gonna talk again.
5 years ago, a 13-year-old girl vanished.
She was 13?
Yep. Suspicions were that the Ravalis family
Oh,
was
yeah.
behind it.
She was like 8 when we knew her, but I forgot about the time skip.
Yeah. Of course, nobody could prove it. No signs of a struggle, suggesting it was an inside job. Somebody she trusted.
It was for Pearl. He was trying to figure out what happened to her.
It was all a big fake, and Miss Meredith was involved? I knew that this case would pay off. Oh, wow, you guys, you have no idea what you've done for me.
Something about Pearl's kidnapping was really important to him. He's been investigating Pearl.
Yes, he's devoted his life to that. Me as well. It's a long story, but it all starts back the night she disappeared. MN6. I'll admit for the longest time I thought you were involved.
MN6. It had something to do with that. That's why Jimmy and Porter were in the woods. Jimmy found out some big secret and somebody was willing to kill him for it. And now the one man I can go to for answers is the same one who's been connected to everything I've dealt with these past few months.
Strange.
The Ravalas family, Pearl, Maya. He knows what's going on. I need to know what happened in MN6. Miss Porter isn't here. We won't get any answers from her. Let's head back to the crime scene. Waters will want to know.
Break the door down.